how I beat No Nut November before me mansplaining to you guys how I did it. Let's go back in time. I was 12 years old when I first got addicted to porn, and I had a really bad addiction all the way to the age of 17. And then at age 17, I was finally able to go a couple months without watching porn. And then I got a hernia in my lower stomach, abdomen area. Became depressed and sad and fell back into the addiction at age 18. Then after my hernia surgery, I met a girl and I broke free from my porn addiction for several months and then fell back into it while I was in the relationship. My girlfriend at the time was very upset and sad, but I told her right away the first time I got addicted. But it took me 2 months to finally break that addiction again. Then January 2024, and until now, I've been broken free from this porn addiction. Now that I gave you a brief history of my porn addiction, now let me help you. Alright, how to beat No Nut November, or how I would beat No Nut November if I was in your guys' shoes. So, as of right now, I'm not counting exactly days of my streaks. All I know is 2024 of January until now is how long I've been free. And I just use that approximate time because it was before 2023 sometime, but I already lost track because I don't count. The reason why I don't count my streaks is because it's gonna make you think about the addiction that you're basically stuck in, and then you're gonna have that in your mind. Instead, you want to have your mind focusing on other stuff. So now you understand, stop counting streaks. Now you need to have a feeling of how bad do you want this? Like, how bad do you want to be free from this addiction for 30 days? You need to have that feeling of, I want it so bad, I'll do anything for it, you know? Fight like hell. Now you have this feeling of wanting to be free from this addiction for 30 days or even, forever. So you have this addiction right here. What are you going to replace it with? Because if you do nothing with your life, it's so second nature for you to go right back into this addiction. So what are you going to do? You're going to have a big main goal. This main goal takes up most of your free time because you have school or you go to work, whatever you do. And then afterwards, you have extra time, free time. Now, this is your main goal off of free time. This is like what your main thing that you would do. So some people might do where they want to have a great, awesome body. Or if you want to start a YouTube channel, which is what I did, that helped a lot. It changed the way I behave and everything, my habits. So you have this. This needs to be replacing it, basically. So now this is your new habit that replaced your addiction, or your new main goal that replaced your addiction. So you have this main goal, but now what are you gonna do when you have even more free time, even after you're done with doing your main goal? Because what, you could only edit 2 hours of YouTube, you could only work out an hour, then you come home, eat. Like, what else are you going to do? Implement smaller things than your big goal, or even another big goal with another big goal that also works. But let's say, for example, smaller things. Let's say a habit you want to implement. You want to do reading, or you want to go on a walk every day for 30 minutes. After you eat, you just go on a walk. Implement something. It could be anything, literally anything. So have like an open mind. It could be spending time with your family, with your mom, with your dad. Like, make your life more enjoyable, make it more meaningful. Instead of resorting back to this horrible addiction, do something productive that you love. Now that you have your goals down and you have your time spent, now you're saying, what happens when you get triggers or something like that? That's when you come up with strategies. Really good strategy is learning to breathe, and also learning to view yourself from a third person point of view. You look at yourself as you are above your body and looking at it like you're floating in the air, and you are acknowledging your feelings of what you're feeling right now, and you learn, this is what's happening right now with me. I just gotta understand this. When you get that down, it's going to help a lot. One really good strategy I do is called a breathing exercise. So when I feel a temptation or urge, all that energy where your groin area is, basically, so it's like a ball of red smoke hovering at your groin area, and that's where it's at, and it's stuck there, but you need to get it out. So what are you going to do? You are going to breathe deep breaths in and deep breaths out as long as you can. And when you breathe in, just imagine you sucking in all that red smoke and just spreading it through your whole body. Spread that energy through your whole body, and you'll transfer that sexual energy into physical, mental, social, and spiritual. And through those 4 things: physical, mental, social, and spiritual. If you could just imagine spreading out that energy, you are going to feel a lot more relaxed. And if it's still coming up strong and you still feel it a little bit, keep on breathing and doing that exercise until it eventually goes away. And it might come back like 5 minutes later. You just keep breathing. And then if you make your own exercises that you do that'll help you whenever you get an urge, do them also. Use as much tools as you can to battle against the urge. And don't make it feel like something crazy or you're always like fighting against it, because then you're basically just constantly thinking about it. Instead, have your focus on your main goal. That's why I say don't keep streaks, because that's going to screw you up, because the whole time your mind is going to be thinking about it. Instead, think of your future and what you want. This is about you. This is about bettering yourself. This is about waking up the next day and looking in the mirror and smiling, because you know that you are working hard for a better future you, and the future you is going to love you. It's going to appreciate you so much, all the improvement that you do. So focus on your dreams and keep pushing. And last thing, very important, go sleep on time every day, at least for a month or more, even better. Because once you go sleep and wake up the next day and repeat that process, the easier and easier it gets. But it's very slow and you won't see it at first. But I do say, for me, it's been several months of me being free. And it's so easy. Like, I don't even think about it. I don't care about it. No urge. All I care about is my family, the future me, just growing as a person in spiritual, physical, mental, and financially. So what I say to you is, you can beat this November. It's all about how bad you want it.